Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to a video that has so many screenshots, we're going to break it up into episodes. You see, I've collected hundreds of 6-star Nexus crystals, and it's not going to be a 30-minute video. So what we're going to do is we're going to do about 40 an episode. We're going to get them pretty rapid fire, but also not so fast that we don't give the summoner a shout out or talk about the rank up dilemma at hand. So you can see from this one, pretty dang obvious, right? You're going with 6-star Ghost. RNGesus was not with this one. Venom Pool, Old Man Logan. Now, how about Corvus? So RNGesus got Ghost and he got Corvus this weekend. Incredible. Bear Zombie, who needs Invisible Woman and Venom Pool when you've got Nick Fury? Also, who needs Iron Packer Civil War when you've got Stealth Spidey? So all of these so far have been no-brainers, but also really exciting God tier or beyond God tier champs. That is not going to be the theme during all of this, right? Let's take this one, for example. Kind of fascinating. I feel like Awakening Venom the Duck or getting Longshot, some of the community for Kamaskas would be split. Personally, I'd go with Longshot. Does not need to be awakened to be amazing. And Venom the Duck, I think, is pretty okay without the awakened ability too. But maybe some people would just love their Venom the Duck. I still don't have a 5 or 6-star Venom the Duck. I've only used my 4, and so my knowledge is limited. Shout out to Tristan and McSizzle, who always are cheering for me to get Venom the Duck. Then, what do you do here besides wish you could get your money back? University of Phoenix Beast Mode, that's already duped, or Iron Fisted to the balls. Woogie Boogie, truly disgusting and ugly 6-star Nexus, making you want to know why you still play this game. Also, Nebula, Storm, or Karnak. Now, Nebula or Awakened Storm, this is kind of a fascinating decision. Storm gets much better Awakened, but unless you're going to take her to rank 2, and I really don't know anyone that is, got to go with Nebula. Hopefully you did. And then Gone Fishing, part of AOA Alliance. Shout out to my Allowance Alliance. Warlock instead of another 26 on Abomination or Storm. That is huge. Congrats, my friend. And then how about Talon 101? Fishbowl saved him from a Deadpool X-Force and a Moon Knight. Thank God for Fishbowl. ImGodMF. Longshot or Doc Ock? I think Longshot gets the nod there, right? Doc Ock is underrated and almost kind of like forgotten at this point because he's not quite at the top tier, but he's pretty close. In the tech class, Mr. Sinister is also someone that I don't like to use on offense, but I also don't like to find on defense. How about this? Awakened Domino or Human Torch? Absinthe went with Human Torch. Also a new Dormammu. That's just a really good Nexus crystal all the way around. And then how about this? Awaken your thing. Doesn't need to be awakened. Ant-Man Awakened, LOL. Or everybody's most sought after for PSP 742. It's Dr. Doom. Congratulations. Napkin. Howard the Suck, Ant-Man, or Green Goblin. All the way around a terrible Nexus crystal. But I think I would actually go with Ant-Man because of that ghost synergy. But I'm sure there's some people who might go with Green Goblin, or who knows, even Howard the Suck. Let me know your thoughts on that. Aurangzeb, new Domino over Carnage and Elektra. Yeah, that's a really easy decision, right? Congrats on that. Don't Kill Me. Look at this. Daredevil, Captain Marvel, or OG Spidey. Let's just say, no matter what, it's a waste of money. Dex Appeal 12, Iron Fist and Hela. Now, how about Dr. Doom? Holy cow, another Doom. Congrats, Dex. Boneman. Speaking of Doom, he either awakened Doom or awakened Longshot. Now, we know he went with Doom, but there were a lot of Doom in the Nexuses, but also people were watching this like, oh, I could spend $100 and get Doom. And, of course, most of the time, like, I don't know, 98, 99% of the time, they couldn't do it. So it ended up being false advertising, which is also why I take these with a grain of salt in terms of how realistic it is to pull something. Now, look at this. This is an amazing one. All 3 new champions, OG ELAntonio, Namor, Void, or Guillotine 2099. That is a screenshot-worthy nominee for you can't go wrong. But who would you choose? Who would you choose? I might actually go with Guillotine 2099 as my top choice of those 3. Maybe that's a little of a controversy. Another 3, great for OGL. Antonio, he just scored. Colossus, there's the Doom that everybody's after, and Iron Man Infinity War. And then SCOTTBUSTER, a Yondu, an Abomination, or a Cyclops. We just refer to this as depression. Moustafa awakened his Magneto, and he did this over Awakening Domino because he is counting on Dork Lessons to have accurate prediction of what Magneto is going to look like and how OP is going to be after his buff. And then we've got Nick Fury awakened for Moustafa. That's amazing. Next to Joe fix himself in the balls and the new Vision. Joe can't fix anything right now until he gets buffed. Awaken Symbiote Supreme or get another 26 on Nick Fury. Yeah, Nick Fury's fine at Sig 20. Went with the Sim Supreme. Moustafa, you had crazy luck. This apparently didn't come through. So we're just going to move on to Mikey the GOAT. Sentry, Void, or Mr. Fantastic, all a scientific choice, really, when you break it down. I'm guessing he went with Void. Kind of cool that you see Void and Sentry next to one another. And then P. Django, Nick Fury as a new champion over Beast and Morningstar. Congrats on that. Vinny G85, thank God for Luke Cage. Or I guess Black Bolt with that new synergy could be good. And who knows, maybe even Falcon will be good after the buff. That's an underrated one to return to at some point. Hood Awakened, Abomination new, Drax, all very disappointing for Vinny G85. Vinny G85 also Awakened Venom the Duck or Howard the Suck right next to one another. What are the odds of that? Or Cyclops. Another reason why he went Squid Game. And then BC Man, Awaken your OG Iron Man, Night Thrasher, or another dupe of Carnage. Probably went with Night Thrasher, I'm guessing. BC Man got Deadpool X-Force Sentry and Silver Surfer Awakened. Silver Surfer Awakened for Prestige is amazing, but would you take him up and put 6 stones into him? Probably not. And then lastly, Gladiator Hulk new or Sabretooth. That's an interesting debate. I probably would lean toward Gladiator Hulk myself. Kahlua got himself another 26 on Sunspot, a new Groot, or Awakened Dorm. Also got Human Torch over Squirrel Girl and Iron Package. I was really hoping to get a 6-star Squirrel Girl this weekend, but alas, the odds were not with me. And then how about Awakening King Groot over Cable and Elsa? That was a very unpopular decision. When he told me he did that, I'm like, what? But, got to go with what makes you happy. I don't know anybody but this guy that King Groot would make him happy. I would have gone with Elsa, no questions asked. Foltzy24, Captain Marvel movie Awakened, or Cole, or Namor. This is another, incredible thumbnail nominee choice. I think I would have Awakened my Captain Marvel movie, but maybe that's an unpopular choice. I don't know. Max 6 got Domino for the first time, along with Mephisto and Dormammu. Papa Nuts 17 awakened Hawkeye or got new Captain Marvel movie. You know that's what happened instead of going with that OG Spidey. And then Papa Nuts 17 also new Korg, new Longshot, or new OG Daredevil. I don't think it's a long shot to know who he went with in that selection. And then last for him, Sunspot or Cyclops or Nova. Yeah, that is a easy thing to predict. Whew, we just went through 40 of these, and I've got about 160 plus, probably 200 plus by the time I catch up on my emails to talk about. So this is episode 1. Really interesting decisions in some of these, and I appreciate everybody who reached out and sent screenshots for this compilation video. Have a great week, YouTube. Thanks for watching.